Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I am back. Today's video is a hashtag Friday Sews, the first one since my vacation. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to get to know you better and welcome you into the sewing community. And as always, thank you so much to each one of my friends who keep showing up video after video. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me. It means so very much to me. My goodness, you guys, I go on vacation and there are so many new subscribers here. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. That remnants video went a little wild. So if you're here from that remnants video, you stumbled upon that video and you decided to subscribe to my channel, welcome. I can't wait to get to know you better and share my love of sewing with you all. That's what my channel is mainly centered around. I love to sew and I love to share the inspiration for sewing with you all. I do post every Tuesday and Friday. Tuesdays videos are themed. Usually they have a main topic or a main theme that I talk about on Tuesday. And then Fridays are hashtag Friday Sews, a Friday free-for-all. If you don't know what hashtag Friday Sews is, where have you been? It was a hashtag started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. She started this wonderful hashtag and we can spend a little time with each other on Friday talking about what we've been sewing, what we hope to sew, and a little bit about life in between. We are back from vacation, but I'm going to talk about that in the life portion. Let's talk about what I'm wearing. I did make this dress for my vacation. We went to Disney World. If you didn't know that by now, if you're new around here, we went to Disney World for a vacation and I wanted a Minnie Mouse kind of looking dress. This is the Ellie and Max Staycation dress. It worked perfectly. I love this pattern. Everyone who knows me knows that I love this pattern. It's my favorite one. So I made this version for my mini dress and I just want to show off these sleeves. Can you see my lettuce hem? That worked so perfectly. I love it so much. These kind of flutter sleeves with that lettuce hem finish worked out really, really well for the Florida heat. So let's talk about what I've been working on. I took a lot of projects with me on vacation and you know what I ended up doing, y'all? I ended up doing those crocheted hot pads. I told you that they're so addicting and they really, really are. They were something easy to do in the truck when we were driving. I could kind of help Josh watch the road and I could still crochet at the same time. Such a good pattern. I will once again link it down below in the description box. If you're a person who crochets, if you like to crochet, this pattern is so, so fun. It is very easy, brainless, goes together really quickly. Let me just show you how many I did on vacation. So there's some finished ones here. Let me show you those. 2 finished ones, completely finished. And then I have a couple that aren't quite done yet. I didn't have enough of the yarn to finish them. So I need some purple for this one and some purple for this one, but it's kind of neat to show you the process of them. So this is them finished, right? You have a 2-sided hot pad, and I've talked about these before on my channel. I'm just obsessed with this pattern. It's so much fun if you like to crochet and you need something to do with your hands. So this is one in process. This is also one in process that I was beginning on our way home. It's definitely a little less done than the other one. And then this is one that's almost done. So you can see how you just keep going in a circle and it makes the square look. It's like magic. It's really so much fun. And then you weave in, you'll have a tail here and you will sew sew the pieces together, you'll weave them together. So much fun. Really recommend that pattern if you love to crochet. I did have other projects with me, like I said, but I didn't do any of them. We were so busy and I just did not have any time to start any other projects. So what's coming up here in the sewing room? I am so glad to be in my sewing space. It feels so good to be home, and I'm excited and rejuvenated to be up here in the sewing room. However, I'm experiencing a little bit of a wobbly sojo. I'm trying to figure out what direction to go with my sewing. I kind of expected this to happen after my vacation. I was sewing for 2 months with a clear theme, an end goal to sew for vacation, and now I'm back and what's my goal? So I do have a lot of UFOs started in various degrees of the process that I want to try to get to. They're not the most glamorous things to work on, but I do want to go back to them and try to pick them up and fall in love with them again. One of them is over my shoulder right here. I've been talking about it for months. That's the Chalk and Notch Wren blouse. That fabric is actually my toile fabric. Not enthused about the fabric really, so I don't know if I will recut it out in another fabric and try to get enthused about it. I don't know, but I want to try to work on that red blouse. I do want to make some progress on it. And I also asked my little girl, Addie, she's 3 years old. I love sewing for her. I asked her what she would like Mama to sew for her. So she went browsing in my fabric cubbies. She went and looked at my fabric stash all on her own. I did not direct her to do that. She went shopping and she picked out this fabric. I've had it in my stash a while. She obviously has Minnie and Mickey and Daisy on the brain since we just got back from Disney World. So she picked out this cotton fabric, really cute, kind of busy fabric, and she wanted a dress. She asked for a dress. So I just so happened to have this Ellie and Mac Be Curious dress printed out, ready to be put together. This is a really cute woven pattern. I purchased it a while ago. And it's kind of unique. Ellie and Mac are usually known for their knit garment patterns, but this one is for a woven. So I think I want to make her something like this one with a ruffle at the bottom, but with flutter sleeves perhaps, so she can wear it in summer. Those long sleeves will probably be a little too hot for our Indiana summer. So I definitely want to work on that for her, per Addie's request. And that's what's been happening in my sewing room. So just kind of walking around, getting reacquainted with everything. I did get my machines all serviced. You can barely see my crescendo right there. She's back in her normal spot. They've been cleaned and serviced. I'm at Let's Sew in Evansville, Indiana. They did a great job. They cleaned all 4 of my machines, 2 Baby Lock and 2 Brother. So I was really happy to get all of those serviced, and I need to get them back in their regular places and get them ready to go. So I did do a little bit of shopping while I was on vacation. I actually did a big shopping trip while I was in Florida. I'm gonna have a whole separate vlog about that experience. Let me just give you a little bit of a spoiler. I broke my buying ban. If you don't know about my buying ban, I am on a stash challenge. Like I did last year, I do a 3-to-1 ratio where I go 3 months of no buying any fabric or patterns, and then 1 month of conscientious, careful buying. Well, I'm in the middle of a no buying portion right now, but I did break that for a special trip to a special store down in Florida. So tune in hopefully Tuesday for that video. But I did do a little bit of shopping with my mom and sister over the Memorial Day weekend, so I thought I would share what I picked up with you. The first place I went was Let's Sew in Evansville, Indiana to drop off my machines. So a few of the notions that I picked up, I did avoid fabric and patterns in that store, so way to go me. This is a Sally's tomato bag hardware set. This is a hardware kit for the zippy crossbody in antique brass. I'm just kind of accumulating some bag hardware. I made the sandhill sling for my vacation, my first bag pattern, and boy am I hooked. I am hooked on making bags. I definitely want to do more in the future, so I picked up that kit. I also picked up another set of bobbins. I'm a stickler for only using the class 15 baby lock bobbins in my crescendo machine. I think it makes a difference, so I try to go get myself a set of those bobbins every time I'm in a Let's Sew just to pick up another set of them. They are $11.99 there at Let's Sew. And then the last thing that I picked up is this Clover fabric tube maker for the Jelly Roll rug that I want to work on. I don't know if you need this tool. I did see some people on the Facebook page using this. It looked pretty handy, so I went ahead and picked this up. This was $16.99 there at Let's Sew. Then we hit up a thrift store. Now, I don't do that very often. I don't have too many great thrift stores around me where I live, but when I went to go visit my mom and we stayed there for the Memorial weekend, we went to Vincennes, Indiana, and the St. Vincent de Paul in Vincennes is top notch. We had so much fun going through that St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. They had a lot of patterns, so many patterns. I don't know if I got footage of how many patterns they have, but if you live anywhere near Vincennes, Indiana, or if you travel there from time to time, definitely stop in at the St. Vincent de Paul and take a look at the patterns. They had so many. So my mom purchased a few patterns for me. She was very kindly purchased a few. Let me show you what I picked up. I was so drawn to the vintage patterns. The first pattern that we got is an advanced pattern. I don't have any like this, any of this brand, so I was really excited to pick this one up. It was $5, which is a little bit pricey, but I picked it up for the historical value alone. Really neat. I just wanted to get it. So this one is advanced 4604. It's a size extra large, a bust of 40 to 42. I'm never gonna make this probably. It's never been cut into or anything. All the pieces are exactly as they are. It's a little rough around the edges. You can see kind of some watermarks, but it's just so neat, so historical that I wanted to pick that one up. The other two, I have never purchased any like this before either. I was really excited to see these for 25 cents, no less. Now this was the price of most of the patterns there at the St. Vincent de Paul. The $5 one was in a case and it was with some other historical patterns, so I think they thought that they were worth more money, but these ones were only 25 cents each, so I was so excited to get these. These are the stretch and sew patterns. Like I said, I don't have any of these, so I was really excited to pick this one up. And I might actually make this one for Addie. It looks like things that she would actually wear. Stretch and sew 967. It was originally $4. It's for children. You have all kinds of different views. Let me show you the back. There's the back view. It says 1985. So 1985 is when this one was from, and I was just really excited to pick up this one. And I also picked up one for myself. Let's see what year this one's from. 1986. Look at these fashionistas. I would wear some of this now though. I love a good sweatshirt, so I went ahead and picked this one up again for 25 cents. This one is designed by Ann Pearson, so In an Instant Patterns. That's really cute, a play on words. For stretch and sew, so 50/60, a color blocked dolman. It comes in bust sizes 30 through 46, but it's very oversized, so I thought I would go ahead and pick it up. Here's the line drawings. Just so cool. These old stretch and sew patterns. Even if I never make it, I needed to have it, especially for 25 cents. And then the last thing that we found at the thrift store, I got this one for my little girl Addie. It's gonna be a surprise for her. I am so excited to get her this little sewing machine. This is one of those little Singer sewing machines that have the guard on the needle. It's a little bit, you know, used. It was at the thrift store. We need to kind of clean it up and get it back to looking nice, but it's got a little drawer here for her notions. It actually sews. It has a foot pedal. I'm so excited. She's been wanting a sewing machine, and I knew that she probably wasn't quite ready for my big one at just 3 years old, but I'm so excited to get her started on this little one now that I picked up. I found this for $5 there at that thrift store, and I was so happy. Now, like I said, don't forget to tune in Tuesday for when I temporarily paused my buying ban, and you can see what I picked up from that store in Florida. Speaking of Florida, let's get right into the life portion. We are back home now, but we had a wonderful vacation. It was so much fun. Lots of going. If you know anything about Disney World, you know it's busy and crowded, and you gotta have a game plan, and you need to be prepared. And we did so good. We were not disappointed at all. We were pretty prepared for being complete newbies. My husband and I had not been to Disney World ourselves since we were young enough to not remember it. So we were all kind of experiencing Disney World again together, and it was so much fun. Addie loved it. She got to go on rides and meet princesses, and we just had such a great time. The cherry on the top of the amazing experience was wearing me-mades almost every single day of our vacation. It is such a superpower to be able to sew your own wardrobe and a wardrobe for your child and just feel unique in what you're wearing and feel the pride and accomplishment to know, hey, I made that. So Addie was walking around Disney World, and nobody else probably realized that I made those things for her, but I knew that no other kid in that entire park had that princess dress or that outfit on because I made it for her. I made it unique. So it was such a good experience. It was definitely a confidence booster for me. It was just so much fun. So had a great time on vacation, but I am so glad to be home. There's just no place like home, and I am excited to be back here with you all. So let's do one last thing before I say goodbye on #Friday Sews today. I do want to announce the May comment giveaway winner. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I like to send some happy mail to my subscribers, my friends. I consider you all my friends every month. I don't want to wait for a special occasion to be able to connect with you all and send you a little happy mail. So what I like to do is pull out a random name from a random video of mine for the month. So just comment on any video of mine throughout the month of June, and you'll be in the running to win some happy mail from me. Just a little gift from you to me. Maybe it'll bring a smile to your face, and you can know that I really do appreciate your friendship. So let's see who the winner is for May. May's comment giveaway winner is Dillis Moore. Dillis is such a sweet friend. She comments almost every video. Dillis, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support and your friendship, and I am so excited that you are the winner for May and that I can send you some happy mail very soon. So Dillis, if you don't mind to drop me an email, I'll put my email address right here. Just send me an email with your address, and I will get your happy mail in the mail to you and hopefully brighten your day a little bit. Thank you so much for your friendship. Thank you so much to each one of you who have tuned in today. Thank you for sticking with me. This is kind of a long one. I guess I needed to chat with you all and catch up. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.